Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, you're the hi guy.
Yes, I am the hi guy.
Hi, guy. I have a question for you.
My name is G.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yes.
You are G.
Yes.
Welcome to the show again. Mr. G, the co-host, hi
Oh.
guy, all these titles. The geek who loves to talk
Mm-hmm.
actually is one of them because, you're a geek and you like to talk.
That's why I'm on this show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One of your best qualities
Yeah.
amongst a lot of others. And we will have a special show today about Super Mario World because for me personally, that's my favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Second favorite game.
It's still high on the list.
Very high on the list. Yes.
By the time we have this show then.
Yes. Very good, fond memories of this game.
Of course. But before we get started, one of the most important things in the world, do you know what they are?
I think I know where you're heading.
Yeah, where?
Yeah. I think it starts with an H.
Hydration.
Yes, exactly.
You got it. So how are we hydrating today? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. It's with this cream ale called 50 by La Dispensaire Microbrasserie.
Ooh.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
I do love cream ales, so thank you.
That's why I got this for today.
Thank
considering
you
that.
very much.
Yeah. So how about we get cracking?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. That's the stuff.
Yeah.
Love that sound.
Okay.
What have you been playing lately? And people at home or in the bus or whoever's watching, you can play this along with us. Write in the comments if you want. But it's a great loaded question, and at the end of the day, this is why we do the podcast because we want to talk games.
Yeah.
Especially
And any
the
kind
ones
of
we
games.
play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cheers.
Hey, cheers to you, my friend. Thanks for
Yeah.
being here. Oh, I missed.
You missed it. That's okay.
All right.
We can keep it.
Okay.
Do it.
Cheers to you, my friend, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Nice.
Very good.
It is excellent.
I'm taking another one of those.
Go for it.
My friend, what have you been playing lately?
That's a good question. So, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers 2.
Helldivers 2. You talked to me a little bit about it, but can you just refresh my memory?
Well, it's a 4-person co-op instance-based shooter. Super fun. It's
What does
just,
instance-based shooter
Well,
mean? What's instance?
every game that you load is just an instance of that game. Like it's just a mission-based shooter. If you will.
Okay.
It's just super fun. There's little goals to achieve, and as you play, you're actually trying to liberate the galaxy of the alien threats. But it has this very tongue-in-cheek humor about being all about freedom and freedom values for democracy, and there's really a lot of fun humor in the game while you play.
Do you play alone or with people?
Sometimes I play alone, but sometimes I just play with other people, friends, and
Yeah, I haven't received my invite. It must be in the mail.
You don't have the game.
Fair enough.
I sent you a postcard.
Okay, thank you.
And I played also Baldur's Gate 3 a lot more lately. And
The D&D game?
Yes.
I have yet to try that,
You
and
should
I'm mad at
totally
myself
try
for it.
Yeah, you should try it. It's very fun with friends. This was the first time this week I've played multiplayer with one of my friends, and I had a blast. I wanted to play another 4 hours, but, bedtime.
So does it replace D&D, or does it scratch a little itch of wanting to play actual D&D? Because it's not the same, right?
I wouldn't say it replaces it because D&D has a different feel, especially when you play in person. It's you go somewhere or you receive friends and you hang out, tell stories, and have a good time, right?
Okay, yeah.
So you're there, you're physically, you laugh and stuff like that. This is still a video game, so the story that's there, it's there for you to experience, but it's actually fun to experience that story with someone, and your friend can go off in a tangent and be stuck in a battle, and you have to go and run after
Okay,
them.
you don't have to stay within the same screen?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I want to play.
Yeah, it's fun.
And is there a difference between, like, for example, I don't PC game because I
Yeah.
don't have a PC, but I do have a PlayStation 5.
You can play on the PlayStation.
Is
5,
it the same thing? Like, because there's such an ease with people who play on the PC, right? Can I move and do the same things with a remote?
I've done
Control?
both. I've done both because I have it on PC, but I also have a Steam Deck. So my Steam Deck, I play controller mode.
Okay.
And on my PC, I play mouse and keyboard. Yes, mouse and keyboard, it's kind of more precise. You have everything there. You know what to do. In the controller form, you have to like pull up menus, and you have an action wheel, and you have your actions there and switch menus. But it's definitely doable. Like, it's almost
Doesn't take away from the fun that much?
no,
Okay.
not at all. It's the same game.
Cool. Hey, maybe at some point we'll have episodes about these games, right?
Yes, we might actually. But what I wanted to ask is the same question to you. What have you been playing lately?
Great question. I didn't know you would ask that.
Yeah.
What I've been playing lately, actually, I tried lately to stream. I tried the whole streaming thing just to understand how
On
it all
Twitch?
works. Yeah, on
Oh,
Twitch.
okay, cool.
Had 0 views.
That's
No,
okay.
actually, at some point, you, Kyle, and the beer guy, Fiel, came and said hi.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's nice.
So I
well, I
played.
remember me saying hi, so
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you for that. Made my first 3 viewers.
Yes.
But the games I've been playing lately are the ones that I were able to hook up on Twitch, and there's 2. There is Star Fox 64, which is my favorite Nintendo 64 game.
Okay.
And Super Mario World, which we're going to talk about today.
Yes,
and
let's get
let
right
this
to
be
it.
the segue to Super Mario World.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Which, by the way, Star Fox 64 will be an episode about that. I don't know when, but that's my second favorite game.
Yeah.
So let's go. Super Mario World. Do you remember when you first played that?
I don't think I remember when I first played it. But I remember that game having a very big impact on me as a kid.
How?
Well, I mean, we had the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES.
Yeah.
But
Nintendo Normal.
Nintendo Normal, I was a bit too young to actually fully enjoy it. And the Super Nintendo was the first true childhood console that I got.
Okay.
And Super Mario World was the game that we got with it, I believe. And I don't know. It's one of those games, and it's hard to explain why it's so good. Well, no, it's not hard to explain why it's so good. The execution, the controls are tight.
They are.
Like, when you play, if you die, you made that mistake.
That's true.
It's not a glitch in the game. I'm sure there's glitches in the game. And
I didn't see many. Probably, maybe I will get smashed in the comments for this, but I can't recall glitches in Super Mario World.
Me neither. I just remember there's so much stuff, so many secret levels, everything, and honestly, the Nintendo knows what they're doing with video games. So the difficulty curve is actually nice and balanced, and it goes up, and it really teaches you as you're playing. Yeah. And it's overall is just a great experience, a great game. You have the overworld that is fun, vibrant colors, the music.
When you say overworld, is it once you get the secret part of the Star World?
No,
What's the overworld? Then?
The overworld is where you select the levels.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
what the hell am I talking about? Secret World?
Yeah, the special or the Star
Special,
Worlds.
yeah,
And
okay.
then there's special.
Yeah,
at the
special is what I meant, right?
Okay.
Where once you complete that, everything like the turtles turn into a guy with a mustache.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's Mario. Did you never notice?
end. So I never finished it up to there. So
No.
I never did.
Tough
but,
worlds in
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, maybe we'll get there tonight because, after this, we're going to go stream right on Twitch directly live some Super Mario. We'll talk about what we'll be doing there later. I just want to continue here on the how it all got started for us, Super Mario World.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly when I was a child in primary school. I had a Super Nintendo and I played it a lot because that's one of the only games we had back then. So
Elementary school for people in the U.S.
Yes. Okay. So that's basically all we had as the game, and then you had to go rent games if you want to try something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it all started for me. And gosh, I don't know. It's just a fun game. It's one of the games that I go back to the most.
Really?
Yes, that I
Really?
go back
And-
to just to scratch that itch of a Mario platformer. I think it's way better than even the ones that came out on the Wii.
I agree.
The only one that goes back to it is Super Mario Wonder.
Do you think, and I know this comes up a lot in this show, but, or will anyway, do you think that nostalgia has anything to do with that?
Absolutely.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Why
course.
would we go back to
course.
old games?
But I will just say one thing though. Yes, nostalgia has a factor into it, but Super Mario World stands on its own.
It does.
Without nostalgia,
It does.
anybody that wants to try it will have a great time.
Absolutely.
Like, it's one of the best games ever made, and within reasons. It's on tons of top 10 lists out there.
To Super Mario World.
To Super Mario World.
There you go.
But you, why Super Mario World? Why is it your favorite game?
It's my favorite game because it was one of the first 2 games I had on SNES. Yeah, that's right. I said SNES. I'm owning up to it.
SNES or Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Yeah. So one of the first 2 games I had on SNES, and one was Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. Right. Awesome game. We could do a show about Mario Kart at the.
I never really played the Super Nintendo
What?
one.
Well, we need
Well,
to
I
fix that at
played.
some point.
I played it, but
Yeah.
not a whole lot.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the base of all Mario Karts. We're not on that today. But anyways, with that came Super Mario World, and I remember as a kid, my kids are like that too. They bond with me and they love it when I play the same games as them. That's why at some point I purposely tried to learn Minecraft just so I had a gaming related thing to bond with them, and I knew
Okay.
they really liked it. So I learned the mechanics, played, they loved it. When I was a kid, like my dad would have never played a video game with me, but I remember my mom playing Super Mario World and me loving that. We would watch each other play, so there's that deep nostalgic feeling of comfort of that time. But I thought it was always special having somebody like your parent playing a video game with you, right? Did your parents play video games with you?
Yes, not my dad, but my mom played Mario Bros. 1 on
Okay.
NES, and I remember her being way better than both me and my brother.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And she was like, I really, like, she was getting into it,
Okay. And did you find that cool? Remember?
Yeah, of course.
So you get what I'm saying.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So it was at that time, and like you said, Super Mario World is that game where if I go through my life timeline, it's the game that came back the most.
Okay, so
Came back. I can see myself as a kid, as a young teen, as a teen, as an adult starting off, all the way to right now. I've always played Super Mario World and never felt like, oh, not this level again, or not these levels. No, it was all like, it's always like almost the first time. I love playing that game.
it's not that it's not the first time, it's that every level is nice and very well crafted, that it just feels fresh every time you do it. And that's my opinion.
It's great opinion, and I agree. I echo your opinion. I hear that all the time in meetings. Oh yeah, I echo what he says. Okay.
I echo. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of those things.
So in all what you call the overworld,
Yeah.
overworld you call? Okay, so what section was your favorite to do? Maybe we don't have the names in front of us of what they're called. We could get them in 2 seconds here, but describe them and we'll figure it out.
I think that my favorite, there's also different. There's so much fun for different reasons.
But you have to pick a favorite. This is not a you make your own rules. You can come up with your own question after this if you want. But this is the question. Which section was your favorite? Prior to Castle 1, prior to Castle 2, prior to Castle 3. Like you can follow them like that, right?
Probably the forest levels.
Really?
Yeah, I think the forest levels were fun. But now I'm thinking about it, and Vanilla Cavern was also really fun too.
Yeah, where the Castle 3 is,
Yes.
where you get the red
Is it Castle 3? Yes, I think
Yeah.
so. When you get the red stomping block?
Yeah, exactly. That's Castle 3.
Okay.
Yeah. The forest one I hate the most.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because there's one of the levels that when you do,
It
it just loops around, and
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
have You have to find the secret exit.
I know, but that's annoying because I always forget what the secret exit is, or if it's in that one, and I always have the loop, and it's like, oh man,
You know,
I gotta
there's
do it again.
You know, there's a way to see if a level has a secret exit or not, right?
What?
Okay, so you know, in the overworld,
Yeah.
how the levels sometimes they flash yellow and red, and some of them are just yellow.
No way.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I'm sure that just that you taught a lot of people about something they had no idea.
Maybe. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So if you want to know if there's a secret exit in a level, like before doing it,
That's so cool. Thank you.
hey,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right.
Favorite power up in Super Mario World?
It's got to be the cape,
Okay.
right? The cape. You got to fly. There's so many mechanics just with how you can fly. You can just fly. You can stomp down super fast. You can right
Yeah.
and pull your cape in like a balloon and sort of
Yeah.
go along for. There's so many things you can do with the cape.
Remember that level on after the first castle? After you're done the first castle, the first level in Donut Island. I
Yeah,
think?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's Donut
That's where you get
Island.
your first capes.
Yes, first cape. There's a secret pipe. Well, a pipe that you can go into that has a bunch of coins in the air, and you jump and you like practice to like fly forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
That's how you get good at with the cape and flying.
I started learning how to do that. I still not the best at it. I'm still like can't seem to get it. But I noticed that we were able to do that about a year or two ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had no
I
idea.
knew that when
it
I was
happened
young.
by an accident one day because I never watched.
It's like
other
forward and
people.
back or something. It's super hard doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, let's test it later.
Oh yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We definitely will.
Yeah, for sure.
And I have to say too, Super Mario World combined with the Super Nintendo controller is like perfect package.
Absolutely.
Because it's just like Nintendo knocked it out of the park with the Super Nintendo controller. They had the diamond shaped buttons and the D-pad.
Yeah,
Start selecting the middle and the bumpers.
yeah.
They really knocked it out of the park with that controller design, because when you think about it, that basic design of the diamond shaped buttons, the bumpers, and a D-pad or joystick is really the foundation of how you place your hands on a controller, even in modern days.
Yeah, okay, I get it because I was thinking of the NES controller. It's the same concept, but there wasn't the bumpers.
There was no bumpers and linear buttons. Well, linear.
Yeah, I got
equal,
it.
like,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah.
Side to side instead of on an angle.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, that's
that-
interesting.
That permits you to run and jump at the same time with your thumb, which is a skill in its own.
Teaching my kids to play this game,
do
it was like they go forward by just pressing the D-pad, and I'm like, okay, but you need to press this if you want to run faster. No, I'm good. I'm like, you'll need to run faster if you want to jump high enough or far enough. But their
But they have to
fingers can't do the book because you need. It's like, yeah, but I can't press that and then that. I'm like, no, you press the Y with this and then the
meat of
the
your
B.
thumb.
Is it the B?
Yeah, B.
And then B with with here, right? With the joint part. So, but it is an art or a skill set in its own, just to be able to.
Can you imagine that we had to figure this out on our own because we didn't have parents that were, geeks or love playing video games, and now I'm teaching my kids exactly how to press the button instead of letting them figure it out.
Yeah.
And they're lucky. They're really lucky. They complain too much.
I actually they don't complain. We complain that they're not getting it quick enough. But if we could only go back to that time when we first started learning, I wonder how long it took us to figure out that we could run and do this.
I don't know. But
Did somebody show us, like an older cousin or something? Or?
what's wild to me with Super Mario World is that the muscle memory never goes away in how the timing works and how that platformer and how it can go actually fast in the levels.
Yeah.
So that's pretty wild.
So, okay. So your favorite part is the
Forest
cave.
levels. No,
you
forest
said-
levels.
Yeah,
first.
you're going back
Well,
to the forest levels? You need to determine.
it's such a great game.
It is such a great
Okay,
game.
forest levels.
Okay, I'll go with the cave.
Okay, go with the cave.
No. Yeah. Yeah, the cave was pretty cool because it got you. Me is where I accessed Star World for the first time. It got the red stuff. I love that castle. I love that castle.
I don't remember that castle.
You know, within that castle, you had the. Man, I apologize for the lack of expertise and not knowing the names of all the enemies, but the witch or whatever that threw the wand.
Yeah.
With the wand that threw like.
Yeah,
things.
the three
Yeah.
shapes or something.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
throws it at you.
Yeah, first time you see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so you have to deal with her or him. I don't even know if it's a wizard or a witch.
Can we just say too, the music and sound design in that game is spot on. Just
It hits the nostalgia buttons.
no, it's not the nostalgia. Well, yeah,
does.
maybe the
For
music
sure it does.
for sure, but it's very good. Like when you sit on Yoshi or you get on Yoshi, the music changes.
What? The music?
Yes, you never noticed.
No.
Oh my god.
Things I'm learning today.
Yes, the music changes. It's the same level music, but it adds like a tam tam sort of thing.
Really?
Sort of like that.
We're gonna have to test that.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna test it. Some of the I'm sorry, but the best had the best castle music.
Yeah.
And
And
then
Mario, even it started before, right? With the original Mario games, every little sound. I wonder how much thought process went from Nintendo to make those, because they became so iconic. From the right down the pipe to all these little sounds of if you get a star, and that specific song with the star changed throughout the games. But all these little things, how much research or effort was put into finding those, or was it just random? They got somebody to just give an idea, they used it, and it ended up everybody connected to them.
So I don't know if this is true, but judging by me playing it, when I say sound design and when I say the controls are tight or they're not forgiving, they're precise. They have very precise control. It goes in combination with the sound effects. Okay. Everything, like the visual input that you get when you press a button and the sound that you receive, the stimuli that you receive is spot on.
The whole experience.
It tells you what you're doing exactly. So that elevates the experience to me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. I don't know if you hear, but I have one of my kids playing piano inside that I think it's funny.
Music.
Yeah,
you
sure.
should teach them Super Mario.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Imagine if they were playing a Super Mario thing right now.
Crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't raise them right yet.
No,
I'll
not
get
yet.
there.
You'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. I want to talk about the Star World. How much did you like the Star World? Did you anticipate going in it every time you played the game? Did you want to get to the end to the special world? What was your experience with Star World?
I'll just say with my current playthrough, the save game that I have right now, I'm unlocking everything in every section of the world, but I'm at the stage to beat Bowser now, but I've only unlocked the stars. I didn't do any of the levels in the stars yet. So I want to finish Bowser first and then access the Star World, finish that, and then go to special and then finish that.
Okay.
So that's
Hey,
what I'm
that's how
trying
you-
to do. I'm trying to complete it that way because I never really completed it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love the Bowser world, but okay, that's I want to stay into the stay on topic, which is Star World. Okay, different ways to do things, like watching let's say the Star Wars series. You can do it in timeline order, in movie release. There's no right or wrong way to do it.
No,
Just
no, not
how
at
are you
all.
going to do this playthrough, right?
No. There's no right or
that-
way to do it. But if you
Except
watch,
yours is wrong.
Yeah, well, obviously, if you watch Star Wars Episode 1, 2, 3 first, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. That's it.
Listen, okay.
You're not wrong to do it, but you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
I love to vote, man. That's so intense. Okay, you know what? Fair. But that's how I did it last time.
That must have been a chore.
And
Okay, this is a tangent. We should talk about Super Mario World.
we should,
Yeah.
but I just want to be clear. Star Wars. No. Let's stick to it.
Yeah.
Let's stick to it.
Yeah.
Let's stick to it. Okay. Or start another podcast on TV shows or movies.
Maybe.
But that's for other
Yeah.
people. We're game guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. It's not called Movieverse Pub.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Continue, my friend.
Well, I was done.
Okay.
I was just saying that the music, the sound design, like the sound effects, they're all spot on.
That's not what we were saying. We were talking about the Star World.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the Star World. So I'm actually, I haven't really played them lately, so I don't remember them all that much.
No.
So it's gonna be like facing them almost for the first time for me. So that's gonna
Okay.
be fun.
Can't wait. They're so fun, and I'll tell you why I loved them.
Mm-hmm.
The Yoshis.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, the blue Yoshi, right?
Do you remember what each Yoshi does? When I realized that they each have a different superpower, that blew my mind.
Yeah. So the blue Yoshi is wings. You get to fly when you keep a turtle in your mouth.
Blue Yoshi, yeah.
Yellow Yoshi, I think, is every time you land, you do like a boom. Like you land on your butt and it's like that.
That's the yellow?
I think so.
I don't remember.
The red Yoshi is you spit fire.
Yeah, red Yoshi Spitfire. Mm-hmm. Okay, blue Yoshi, yeah, fly, but he does so by jumping off the ground after eating a Koopa shell. He has a more powerful ability as he can also hover in mid-air for a brief moment. I didn't know that.
Oh, he can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see now that I was right on the yellow Yoshi. Creates a
Can
ground
create
pound.
a ground pound effect when he
Yes.
stomps on the ground after eating. Okay, which can break blocks or defeat enemies.
Yes. And it has like an area of effect. Like it hits sideways.
Yeah, okay. There's a light blue Yoshi.
Yes, there is. And I don't know what he does.
Yoshi's Island and has no unique ability in Super Mario. He behaves like Green Yoshi. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
This
Okay, so
color is-
there's
okay.
less Yoshis than I thought.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Green Yoshi is just standard, right?
Green Yoshi standard.
Yeah.
So he can shoot fireballs, but if he digests a red shell.
No, he doesn't digest it. He has to spit it out.
Yeah. Okay, if he ingests,
He keeps it in his mouth and then he spits it out.
you're right. I'm trying to sound smart here, and you're just not making me look good in front of all my friends.
It's okay. you're okay.
Thank you. I needed that.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the Yoshi was a great addition as well to Mario. Definitely makes it very cool.
Fun fact.
Oh,
Well, it may
okay.
not be a fun fact for anybody else, but I learned in 2024, I learned that Yoshi's Island was Super Mario World 2.
Yes.
I had no idea. I thought that was like completely something different. I thought it was just Yoshi's Island. No, but it's Super Mario World 2. And I will at some point want to do a show about that too.
Oh, I haven't played it, so
Oh.
I can't.
It's so good.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's so good.
It's very different than Super Mario World, though.
Very different in so many ways, but just the levels are beautiful. They're fun to play. When you say hands-on, like they took all that aspect, brought it to a new game. So that's why I think you'd really like it.
Oh, I probably would. I do
Polished
love it.
game, no glitches. The music, it just sucks you in right away. everything you just said. It's just a different game that we all played less,
Yeah.
but really good game.
Nice. You should play Mario 2 on the NES if you want a very different experience of Mario.
Played them all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course. It's just Super Mario World is just the one I've played the most, and I have more to talk about on
me
it.
too.
Right, that's
For
it.
sure.
But I played them all. Love them all. Remember Mario All Stars?
Oh, such a great
It's when I hated the most. That being said, no, I shouldn't phrase it that way. That's the one I liked the least, but I didn't hate any one of them. I liked playing all of them. That's the one I liked the least.
But it's just remakes of the old Marios.
No.
Yes.
Well, no.
Super Mario All-Star has Mario 1 in it, Mario 3, Mario 2, I believe, and Lost Levels. Super Mario Lost Levels.
Which is the one that, like, I imagine, then I'm mixing one with another.
Which one?
Maybe it's 2. The one with where, like, I just imagine Peach holding a sort of it looks like Oddish in Pokemon on
Radish,
her head.
yeah.
A radish?
Radish. That's Super Mario 2. But
That's 2, but when you got All Stars, it included. So probably that's what happened when I had access to that game, is when I was able to play to 2. I never played just 2.
just 2 on the NES.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, man, the things I'm learning today.
So Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
is on the NES.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. 2 on the NES. Super Mario 3 is on the NES as well.
Yeah.
But Super Mario All-Star is all those 3 games
Yeah.
plus the Lost Levels, which I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Okay.
Maybe if you guys know in the comments, you can tell us, because I never knew. I think it's levels or a game that only released in Japan or something like that.
Okay.
They got ported over to that game in the US or North America.
Wow. That's why you're the geek who loves to talk.
I just know
We
stuff
want you to talk.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Thank you for giving me this
platform.
this platform to express.
I have to say, my friend, it's there, it's here, but nothing, none of this would exist without me and you getting together and making all this happen. From the get-go.
Well, it's
so
been fun.
Cheers to us.
Cheers to us and to Super Mario World.
Yeah.
Are we done talking about it, or do you want to talk more about it?
Just one last thing.
Oh, what is it?
The special. Okay, wait. Just to finish on the Star World. Really love the Star World.
Okay.
When you're finally able to get to finish them all and then go to the special. That's where it got funky, because special was hard.
Yes.
Like, hey, for a lot of people, maybe not because you're pros, but I was never good at video games. I loved video games, still do. I was never good. I still am not really good at video
That's why I crush you at Diddy Kong Racing.
You want to name the others? Just because we're here in front of all my friends again?
Racer.
No, I actually won that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know.
F-Zero X.
Yes.
You beat me at that.
Yes.
Diddy Kong Racing. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8. I crushed
Mario
you.
Kart. Yeah, when we went to Nashville.
Yes.
Yeah, you did crush me like
Yes.
a little too much. I'm
Yes.
like, dude, you just ruined my confidence right before a big hockey game. That was not very nice. Nothing to do with it, but that wasn't one of our pillars of our friendship, I must say. Not double lap me so many times, okay?
Well, we'll see later on during the stream how far you get without dying. Because what are the rules that we're gonna set?
Oh, are we finishing with that?
Yeah, well, let's finish with that. What are the
Okay.
rules for the stream on
Okay,
Twitch?
so we can. I'll start with something and let's build off that.
Okay, go.
Okay. Something I was thinking is, when you play Super Mario World, you can have play 2-player, and there's one who's Mario, one who's Luigi.
Yes.
So I say we do that.
No.
But you didn't let me finish.
Okay, it's okay. Just finish.
Okay. I say we do that. We each have our character that we play one after the other. But the thing is, we tabulate a score, right? So every time you do a level, you win it. That you make a point. That's fine. Ding ding, and then if you make that level, you go choose the level you want to do. If you get a key at a level and you complete it, that's fine. You complete it. You get a thing. If you redo the same level and you don't get the key, you just complete it.
Okay.
You get your point. Everything like that, you get a point. But if you die in a level, you'll lose a point.
Okay.
Okay, so we could tabulate at every world. Once we hit the castle, okay, once the castle is done, whoever does it, how many points are we each at that moment?
Okay.
We put it aside. Okay, then we go do the other series. When we finish that castle, how many points are we at that point? Good. Now we have a second score put aside for us, and depending on how far we get.
But do I let's say I'm player 2, I'm Luigi. Do I have to redo the same levels as you?
No.
Oh, okay.
So let's say we start, and you can either go left or right? Because in the middle is like Yoshi's little house.
Oh, do you go left or right when you start and you
Left.
play through? Yeah, me too. Okay.
Left, because after that you can go up the big ladder and get the yellow pound. But completing the yellow pound, completing those shouldn't count for a point.
No, it's not. It doesn't.
But
count
it
for a point.
counts as a turn. So let's say what if?
Why make this so complicated?
Okay, so what do you have in mind?
Me?
Yeah.
It's just take turns. Whenever we die, give the controller to the other one and see
No,
how
you
far
can't-
he gets.
You can't continue until you die.
Yeah.
No, because I don't die often, dude. Like we won't.
I might die often. You
Yeah.
die more often than you think.
At some point, maybe, but I think we should once you completed a level, it should be the other person's turn,
yeah.
right?
Okay. Fair.
Right. But maybe I just want to, or at least just tabulate. Maybe we don't go with points. Maybe we go with negative points. You don't want to accumulate points. You accumulate death points, and you want to have the least as possible. So we always have to be doing a level that was not done before,
Okay.
unless there's a key, and then, right, and then a normal way of two ways of finishing a level. Then two of us can do it each way.
Oh, okay,
Right, you
okay.
know what I mean?
So one of them can have the regular exit. The other one can have the special exit.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly. First one who does it decides which
exit
one they
he
want.
wants. He goes
If you
for.
die, then you have a negative point. You have
Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, and that's it until we stop playing, and then we say who lost the most.
Okay.
That's good. A gentleman's agreement. Huzzah!
Huzzah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You haven't watched How I Met Your Mother?
I have, but I don't remember.
Pretty Cowboy would have known what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he would have.
The beer guy too,
Okay.
and Kyle.
I think that's our cue.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.